I blame work chaos. And it's been a busy couple of days, just chaos. And I needed my sleep. But I am back a little more regularly for the next couple of days. My work schedule might be changing. And I'll keep you updated what it's going to be. Because I might do more double features. So longer streaming sessions. Okay. So let's see, what number am I going to do first? And oh, I almost forgot my sound effect. We actually had a storm last night and power was kind of iffy, so I couldn't upload last night. Let's see. What number is it going to be? Simply easy or complex and hard? Let's see. 21. So let's see. That's a top corner one. So let's see. Okay, there's two options. So I'm going to flip a coin. Oh. So I could throw this back here because there's two options. Ah, tails. So it's the bottom one. Okay. There we go, right here. And give me 1 second. There we go. Here's some water because it's hot. So, hello, I am back. I just had to grab some water. I'm going to be doing section 21. And I got some new pens because I know these are starting to wear out. I swear Texas is where pens go to die. So let's see. And I need a scalpel. Here we go. Hello, hello. Let's get, here we go. There we go. So this will be the next section. It's hot and humid. So let's see. A lot of purples in this one. I do admit I am soft for the purples. So I'm going to go ahead. I don't see any E's in this one, but I do see a lot of A's. A and E are a very common one here. Yeah, this one is hard because they don't have any order for their numbers and letters, so it makes it a little more complicated. This is by far the biggest and most complicated diamond art I have done so far. Let me put it backing. There we go. So, I'm going to put up a little poll real quick. Oh, let me fix the spelling on that one. I am horrible when it comes to spelling sometimes. I mix up my vowels. There we go. Peter. There we go. It has been a rough day. This was been a rough week emotionally for many people. Dolly Parton shocked me, but at the same time, I knew she wasn't doing well. I loved her song 9 to 5. Peter Cullen, I grew up watching Transformers when I was a little girl. So, you missed, and yes, Tim Curry, I was familiar with him through a lot of his voice work in Villains. I did not realize he was the doctor in the movie The Hunt for Red October. I loved that movie. You did a good job of being a medical person and a communist. I barely know. That's a good actor right there. Because I know he's famous for cartoons, for being scary characters, all sorts of bad guys. He was a good guy, but he was good at being the bad guy. Apparently he was big in Home Alone 2. Oh. Hello, Elephant. How are you? Yeah, it's been... All of them have something that was close to me. 9 to 5. I grew up singing that. I'm on the radio with my mom. So, yeah. So, alright. Hello, Mary. Long time no see. Alright, you take care, Mary. Nice to see you. I might be uploading earlier this week because of my work schedule, but it's going to be, my work schedule is going to be changing a little bit. I'll keep you guys up to date. I might do a post saying what days I'm going to upload. So that I've had to change my job a little bit. It's just work problems. I'll leave it at that. Sometimes you just got to put your foot down. But before you do so, make sure you have a plan B. So I have a plan B. Oh, okay. Well, bye, Elephant. Okay, seeing who's voting. But yeah, I had to cry in the bathroom for Dolly and listen to 9 to 5. My workplace actually understood why. They're like, yeah, I kept it to 2 singing the song twice. I know Tennessee is definitely grieving her, and I saw the King of England allowed the Royal Orchestra to do a tribute to 9 to 5. I just thought that was beautiful. I listened to it. Very well done, too. And I am sorry if there's a little bugs crawling. Apparently I have a few elates here. Ah, get out of here. Oh, yes. I might post a picture of the moon tomorrow. I try not to avoid, posting too soon or too often. One, maybe two pictures a day if I do post my stills. Don't kind of flood the internet. But I had got a cool, it's like cheese yellow moon for a little bit. It was kind of pretty. So let's see. What color am I going to do next? I love my G's because they're purple. Let's see. E. There we go. Let me just refresh the wax a little bit. Oh, it looks like a black hole. Yes, it does, Mary, a little bit. This part does. Storms are kind of interesting. Tornadoes, some part are very light and bright, and other parts are dark and scary. Depends on the angle of the sun hitting it. You want to see a black hole? I do have some space diamond art. I don't have it out yet. I'm going to reorganize my diamond art and have a schedule and plan. But you like space themed? I do have quite a few. I have an interesting one that's coming to mind. It came in. Oh, you want to see okay, finding good diamond art of dinosaur is really hard. I did find one from Jurassic Park, blue. I was thinking once I get enough subscribers and a routine, I was going to create kind of a subscribers club and they can help choose next projects. But I have to get enough subscribers first. So one thing at a time. I kind of have the next, at least October, lined up. I try to have different topics, things that I like, but also different, occasionally something like this is outside my normal sphere if I like it, but it's a pretty picture. So I have a few oddball ones. Oh, Tim Curry. Oh, yes. The wild thornberries. I call it the wild berries in another post by accident, but the wild thornberries. It's definitely his voice. And I know people terrified of him because of Pennywise. Oh yeah, people were scared of the lady who played the Wicked Witch of the West. She had a hard time finding work because people were so scared of her. She did too good of a job. And she rest in peace. She had one son, and apparently whenever he was in trouble, she would go into her witch voice and go, say his name. He knew he was in trouble. Apparently, she was very concerned about weirdos, so she asked their ashes that she be cremated and her ashes spread for her peace. But she was actually very beautiful without the makeup. Oh, Pennywise was goat. Yep. Everyone has a slightly different way of depicting him. But yeah, definitely. the scary, clowns are scary because the face is very sacred instinctively. So the fact that it's covered, we instinctively find that a little eerie. Oh, will you take care, Mary? All right, you stay safe. But yeah, it's been kind of crazy. I'm hearing another rumor, by the way. Apparently, it's starting to take off online. Besides the GTA 6 excitement, I heard a rumor that Trump wants to rename Lake Ontario to Lake America. Excuse me. WTH, trying to keep this child friendly here. Why are you, first you rename the Gulf of Mexico, which I refuse to. It's Gulf of Mexico. That way you can blame Mexico for the hurricanes. Nothing, just a bit of a joke there. And now he wants to rename it. No, you just can't go renaming things because of your ego. Thank you, I'll get that off my chest. People of Canada, if you're here, I respect your sovereignty as a people. We're great neighbors. I prefer to keep it that way. Hold on for the next 2 years. I try to avoid politics, but I just, even my conservative parents are face-palming really hard. And I'm more of a moderate, occasionally the other guy who makes a good point. We thought of it first, give him credit. But some of this is just, why are you making Canada mad? We were getting along. Don't make the Canadians mad. It's a Geneva suggestion list, not the Geneva Conventions, okay? Don't back them into a corner. They are a warrior, culture deep down. They're part moose and goose, okay? Hey, hello, Gary. Oh, well, thank you, Mary. I will try to post a little more frequently now that my schedule's gonna change. But yeah, it's a crazy world right now. And I'm looking up that Nepal disaster recently. Holy cow. Oh, that reminds me of the landslide from Mount St. Helens when that erupted. The entire glacier melted in seconds. I mean, I wasn't alive back then, but I've seen pictures and images. It kind of reminded me of that. Sudden glacial melt. Terrifying what water could do when it's combined. Oh, yes, Gary. Look, I'm a very moderate conservative, technically still a Republican, but I am sickened by how you're not going to agree with your allies all the time. You're going to have disagreements, but find something to agree on. And the deal is sometimes you have to compromise on something. Like, I don't care this, but if you give me this, I'll give you that. Art of the deal. Boom. Compromise. And there's sometimes you got to die on a hill. But just being so petty, I'm tired of it. Oh, thank you for letting me rant. I will stop the politics now. It's been bothering me for the past few days, along with my work schedule. But let's look at the beautiful wrath of my rainbow tornado. The beautiful purple, yes. Yes, the forces of nature. Let's focus on the forces of nature. Okay, it's interesting. The poll suddenly went up for Dolly Parton, 62%, 16 votes. A few for Tim Curry and quite a few for Peter Cullen. Yeah. I think he got a Lifetime Achievement Award because of his live-action Transformers, his voice. They tweaked it a little bit. But, yep. He definitely earned a Lifetime Achievement Award because he inspired so many. And the fact that he always gives his older brother credit for inspiring him how to do the voice. Apparently, right when he said it, they're like, this guy right here. So I've been watching about the interesting, it seems to be I'm no geology expert, but I did enjoy geology class, and I love disasters in general. I don't love them, but I like trying to learn from them. So in case I'm in something similar, I know what to do. Or have a better idea, have a higher chance of knowing what to do. Apparently Nepal had a weird... Oh, one more reminder, a cat in a hat dude is walking around and murking people, putting that politely. Yes, I will watch out for some weird crazy guy in a hat. I will make sure to carry a spray bottle with me. And a plan B. In Texas, though? I haven't heard about that one, though. I will be safe. But they're saying this Nepal, they're saying it was a combination of avalanche, glacial collapse from 17,000 feet. They said it should have been cold up there. Oh, Mayor says it's be fake. Hi, Jessica. It's okay. Fake alarm. Okay. Hello. But yeah, combination avalanche, landslide, lahar, and a glacial ice dam burst. I remember many years ago, I can't find it now on YouTube, but there was a documentary about a glacial dam burst right after World War II. I think it was Sweden. I think Sweden or Switzerland. I can't remember. It was a northern European country. But apparently an ice dam, a natural ice dam, burst and killed hundreds. And the worst casualties wasn't the town it hit. It was a train, a full passenger train coming down in the morning, full of people that I think they never found the main train. It was gone, buried. So that's kind of what happened here in Nepal. Looks like there was a combination avalanche. They're saying estimates from thousands to tens of thousands killed. Some communities it's going to take a while to get to because of how remote. There's an old expression in the geography world that I took to heart. The more beautiful and dynamic a landscape is, the more violent the natural forces that created it. It's an old geology expression that you kind of look. It's like, look how beautiful Mount Vesuvius is. Yeah, it's beautiful and deadly. Our planet is a dynamic plate with all these dang quakes. We are just fleas on its back. Okay, we got 20 votes. I think a good voting number is about 25, so I'm gonna let a few more people vote. But okay, it's interesting seeing how it's swinging back and forth. But yeah, so many disasters. Everyone has war and disaster fatigue right now. Ay, ay, ay. I'm getting what I need from Amazon now in case World War III breaks out and Amazon becomes a dang target. It's amazing how hard those little warehouses can burn. They're not so little. So I got plenty of diamond art. Oh yes, Nighthawk. I was shocked, but I know she wasn't doing well. Her husband Carl had died a year before. You know, the Queen of England, she died after about a year after her husband. When someone loves them, they're close in age. Usually it's about a year difference, it seems. But yeah, no, she loved him. He was her rock. Carl was a real man. He loved his wife and he saw her as a bright star, and he was camera shy, quiet, but he did not stand in her way. He shared her with the world. He took the mantle of basically a house husband, and he was her rock, and she loved him. He shared her with the world because he knew she was going to come back to him. And that was so beautiful. That he was a good soul, and he let his wife shine for the rest of the world. So rest in peace, Carl. You are together again. Sometimes it takes a man to step back and let the wife shine. Because not all men can be strong alphas. Some men are quiet, or their wife is kind of the strong one. He just seems to be like the guy in the corner, like, if you need me, honey, tag me in. Every couple's different. Every couple is different, but I know it was beautiful whenever she talked about him. You could tell she loved him. There we go. That's coming out real nice. Yes, she did, Nighthawk. Dolly Parton was an amazing person, though she left the world a better place. Yes, she did. You know, there's an old biblical saying that a rich person can enter heaven just as a camel could go through the eye of a needle. Well, there's an exception to that rule. Dolly Parton was a woman, and she was a bright light. Yes, she was well off. Yeah, she had plastic surgery, but you know what? She made everyone smile. She was genuine. She was both beautiful but kind. She made everyone feel wanted. She gave hands ups, not hands outs. Okay? She made the world. When that disaster hit Tennessee, she helped. She gave hands ups. Just to help people hang in there. She gave employment to the community. She had her father, Dolly's father, could not read. So she encouraged literature through free books to help children read. And she was sued over her 9 to 5 song, and because someone claimed she stole it. Guess what she did? She sang it to the entire courtroom on her guitar. And she said, "My songs are like my children. This one happened to become president." She was so bubbly in singing it. She had the judge tapping his feet. Yes, I'm just trying to picture this. the other guy probably was like, "I've lost." She came in classy. So, rest in peace, Dolly Parton. She's singing in the bus with Tim Curry and Peter Collins. So, yeah, so it's been a chaotic past couple of days. Let's see. Okay, definitely Dolly Parton was the biggest, but I see some for Tim Curry and Peter Cole. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the next question. Let's see. Hello, Rube Espinoza. Okay, I'm going to call you Espinoza. Sorry if I mispronounced it. I try to figure out what to call a person through their name, and sometimes I pronounce it funny. Yeah, hi Lonnie. No, I've been busy with with work and stuff. You know, 4 days is kind of a long day for me not to post. I've been posting kind of some photographs, try to make up for it. It's just, I need time, and apparently electricity wasn't very good yesterday due to a storm coming through. So I also need, bad weather might throw me off a little bit too, or power outages. Well, thank you, Espinoza. Let's see, 28, yeah, I think we have an idea. You know, Tim Curry's kind of an old school person. You know, Home Alone 2, that was, people remember him as the evil hotel guy that Kevin's mother got to smack. May she rest in peace. May Kevin's mother rest in peace. Oh, well, thank you very much. Oh. Let's see. Yep, I'm working on this. I'm thinking about doing a double feature today because I know I'm behind, so I'm going to randomly choose another number. So let's see, 31. Yeah, it's pretty clear that everyone is missing Dolly. I know Tennessee's definitely crying. Apparently the pizza diamond. Yes, I have that one done. I have that set to the side. I haven't decided if I'm just going to keep them or if someone really loves it, you know, if all its little quirkiness, it's not AI, it's, you know, little quirkiness if someone's willing to buy them. But I gotta get enough viewers first. I haven't quite decided yet. It's definitely special to me. But I'm not going to do the same two twice. That's going to be a rule. You know, each one's going to be different. No duplicates. Oop. There we go. So now you bump it. There we go. This is kind of an interesting purple-blue color. Let's see. 33. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to have a new pull. This might shock you. This is kind of, because things are so chaotic. It's be slightly political, but I thought this was kind of important. I know some people are definitely going to be upset about this. Oh, none? Oh, hello. 10-5. 10-5. Hello. So let me... There we go. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Ah, it's not letting me type. Okay. Leave Lake Ontario alone. Yes. There we go. This is going to be kind of a poll right here. Hi, though. Hello, Whimsical. I am changing up my pose. Ah, okay. So yeah, I promised about 30 I would change it. we go. Oh, so your daughter likes to do them. Oh wow! Look, what kind of topic does she like to do? I kind of have a variety. I like dynamic ones. I have a few. I call them still art ones, but they're still got a little spice to them. But I like nature, dragons, mystical creatures, abstract animals, regular animals. I got a few natural ones, a few cultural. So, what's her favorite kind of overall? What's her favorite genre of diamond art? I even got a few real abstract ones. Ah, vintages. Okay, so more of a classics, I guess, still life, as I call them. I have one or two vintages that I thought that were nice and simple that I liked. So I like kind of the ones that pop. But I know some of the bigger ones are complicated. I love animals, a lot of tiger ones. I got a cool little bobcat one I gotta do. Maybe this, I was thinking spring, that would be beautiful. But I got space, a few different versions of Starry Starry Night. But no, it's nice to see that other people like to do diamond art. It's a little niche on YouTube, and that's what kind of, I needed a hobby, and I kind of gravitated toward it. Somebody in Spokane was doing it, and it got me hooked up. Sorry, I had to drink some water. We had a storm, but it's still hot out. But at least we had some rain. We needed that. Okay. Just seeing the beginning pose for Lake Ontario. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. How many has she done about? Okay, first one for the bottom. Oh, okay, message is being redacted. Let's see. Okay, let's see. There's a few ends. I'm going to go after those. Let's see. Let's see, these are kind of stuck together. There you go. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I got a diamond art with some coffee on it. It's like galaxies and coffee. So I might do that one later. Just so you know, I'm gonna reorganize my diamond art and make it into regular sections. There we go. This one's coming together nicely. So, yeah, I get one more vote, but I think it's quite clear most Americans agree to leave Lake Ontario alone. And changing things' names just confuses historians in the long term. Historians have it hard enough right now. Let's not confuse them further. So let's see. I couldn't because of the humidity right now. My sticky is getting, my wax is being affected by it. There we go. Let's see. Oh yes, yes. Changing the names of places located confuses the kids. Confuses the students, confuses the historians. That's why these days historians struggle to figure out whole peoples and nations because they had so many different names to them, or out of spite they changed them. So it's like we think these are these people and we think these are that, but we don't know who these people were. So we're gonna make up a name and then further confuse people. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna put a new poll up. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Oh. Put this color in. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna put poll. There we go. I am so sorry. I fixed it. I had a malfunction. I fixed it. I was putting up a poll and something came down and wiped it out. So everything is good now. I got it. I got the screen back. I just had to play with it a little bit. Oh, that was slightly terrifying. Here we go. I was putting up a poll and it quit on me. Okay. There we go. I meant to hit done, and then the poll disappeared, and I couldn't get back. There we go. There we go. It is back. I am back. It was a little bit of a scare, but sometimes you just gotta work a problem. The joy of the live streaming. There we go. I'm back. There we go. Ah, okay, I see one vote. I admit I had to rage quit my job one time. It was due to extreme mental duress. I mean, this was like, I'm about to do something I'm gonna regret. I need to get out of here. It's complicated, but I had a lady tell me that she was impressed I lasted working for this guy for a year and her son couldn't last 2 weeks. Oh, okay, so it wasn't just me. She said that to make me feel, because she knew I was upset about quitting and not having a plan B, but she says I was so messed up I had to stay in bed for a month. I just literally just stayed in bed. I was how mentally exhausted I was. But I only did that once. I think you could do that once in your life. And if it's like absolute emergency, I can understand why you do it now after what I went through. I was later kind of vindicated of what I did. Oh, sorry. Occasionally I bump it. I do apologize. I'm trying to work on that. So, life throws you curveballs, and sometimes you gotta roll with the punches, but sometimes you gotta get off the boat. I actually knew an accountant in college. I took business class, and she used to work for Arthur Andersen, back Enron. If you don't know what it is, look it up. Yeah, there in the accounting. She's like, oh, I'm so glad I got out. She was so glad. She's like, oh, thank goodness. There we go. There we go. If I could do a Q, I'd get this entire section done. Okay, so far 3 votes. Have you ever rage quit a job? To say in my line of work, that's happened so often. I think we had one kid where I worked. I'm not going to say the company name for liability reasons. I remember they've signed a contract about that. He lasted 15 minutes. 15, I kid you not, he lasted 15 minutes. We gave him a task, and he vamoosed. He decided he didn't want to, and just left. And it was both sad and hilarious. Sad because the district manager specifically hired him. She was tired of having problems with employee drama. I'll just leave it at that. And she went through all the paperwork and hired this kid, said he's going to be the best, he's going to be a future manager, la-di-da-da-da-da-da. And he lasted 15 minutes. He literally just left something behind his little device and walked out. We found the device, couldn't find him, called his girlfriend because we were trying to figure out where he went. Oh, he's back home. He decided he didn't want to do it anymore. Oh, that district manager was so mad. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see, I think I got all the cues. There we go. Let's see. Before I do the next biggest one, which is that little circle square one. Ah, okay. I'm seeing a few have a plan B or gave 2 weeks. No rage quitting. I guess. Oh, okay. We've had one rage quitter. There we go. See, let's do a few T's. I try to occasionally get some of the odd little ones. There we go. Let's see. Got a few oddball ones. All right. Okay. Starting to get some numbers. There we go. There we go. Sometimes it's like, dang it. There we go. Okay, so at least one person has rage quit. Most people have not. Oh, I see 10 thumbs up. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it's doing that. Hello, Queen of Nothing. Long time no see. Yeah, I had a malfunction. It went to another screen, so... Oops. So how are you doing, Queen? Hello, Spunk. Oh, this one? The Rainbow Tornado? Oh. Yeah, this is definitely a hard one. This is definitely one of the most complicated one I've done yet. This is the sixth one I've done. And this is the most complicated. Take the longest. So I'm going to have some smaller ones afterward. Because you got to mix it up. Something big, complicated, and something small to kind of break up the monotony. I'm thinking about making it more interesting and doing two at the same time. That way you don't get tunnel vision. It's like how an artist will sometimes put something to the side and get back to it. I might alternate, on a subject. Just to keep things interesting. There we go. There we go. Fix that. you're trying to put a comment to Queen of Nothing. Let's see. Trying to see which. Okay. Ah, you love Paint by Diamonds? Yeah. Haha, cats. Yeah, I see kitties. Yep, kitties everywhere. Okay, so let's see. I got one last color. Kind of a hard one to see which one it is. Sometimes you gotta look at the reference in the corner to make sure you get the right color. 17.8. There you go. There we go. Whoop, whoop, boop. This wasn't too long of a corner. Oh, thank you, Queen. Thank you very much. You gave me a dab. I can learn the new fads. Dabbing. Let's see. All right, this upload's a little messed up. So when I get done, I'm gonna back out and then refresh a new one in a few minutes. Just gotta take care of something real quick. And I've really got to work on whacking that. Let's go. Stop hitting the phone so much. This came out kind of interesting. Okay, so more people have rage quit. That kind of went up a little bit. Okay. I said you could do that, I think, once in your life if you're gonna lose your minds. Oh, Queen of Nothing. Yes, I can say I live in Texas. I live in oil country, Texas. That's private enough. It's like, oh, okay, in that area. Because I don't like being too specific for my privacy, but I'm just like, okay, gives you an idea where I live, That way, like, oh, there's a big storm there. That's why she isn't uploading today. Let's see. Oh, Canada! Well, I had another poll about Canada that you missed. Apparently, our president is trying to change the lake of Lake Ontario. He wants to make it Lake America. I apologize for our president, Queen of Nothing. That is just ridiculous. It's Lake Ontario. It's like him changing the Gulf of Mexico and the Gulf of America. Stop it. I'm still calling it the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, you're just confusing people and map makers. Do you know how expensive it is to update the records on name changes? So you missed that little rant of mine. And I did a poll on it, and most people, except for one person, didn't think that was a good idea. So, hello, friendly Canadian queen of nothing. There we go. Fix the edges on that. I have an idea for a poll. Oh wow, the whole rage quit thing took off. Okay. I'm not alone. I did it once at one time because I was about to do something that might get police involved. That wasn't going to be 6 o'clock newsworthy, but it might be make for a funny paperwork. I wanted to shove a 3H wrench up my boss's nose. And the thought was so serious it scared me. So Canada is a beautiful country and I love it there. I got to visit Canada last year with my mother. I was on a pilgrimage to Halifax. Not Halifax. Oh, sorry, I have that disaster in my head. I got to go to your airport. Oh, my brain just went flat. I'm so sorry. What was that famous airport on 9/11? Gander. I got to go to Gander. Okay, I got to go to Gander. We kind of went there just to basically say thank you for helping all those flights on 9/11. That was my mom's pilgrimage. So I appreciate Canada. We may not get along perfectly, but damn, we're pretty good neighbors historical-wise, and I hope it stays that way. And I apologize for this administration. It is beautiful there. Is Canada perfect? No, but neither is the United States. Everyone has their problems. Okay? But just so you know, I respect our northern neighbors. And I wish they taught more about you guys in school. I know about the War of 1814. You came down and kind of teabagged our White House. Everyone wanted a war back then. The guy that actually kind of won and fought and ended up dying for it. I know you have what's his name? You have a landmark after him, but you guys were left us alone during our Civil War. So respect. Thank you. Thank you, Canada. You guys, and we actually became kind of friends afterwards. So you're a sovereign nation. I respect that. And don't worry, you'll get back the hockey game prize. Okay? Let's see. Let's see. But no, it was interesting. The half-hour time zone difference was definitely interesting. But that's what makes you guys unique. Oh, what I'm doing, I'm putting down the Mod Podge. The bottle's almost empty. And I've discovered it looks better if I pick up the excess with the finger. It comes off my fingers. It's not like crazy glue that sticks there for a week. Comes off, but it sticks. It helps the diamonds stay down. There we go. Ah, Himera, your person on ADHD makes me like a clown, so my job is I tried my best not to be a prank YouTuber. Yes, please prank responsibly. Okay, there's funny, and then there's like, if you want to look up funny, look up the old school candid camera. That is funny. That is funny. Okay, so let's see. Alright, what I'm going to do is, this channel is, hello Queen, is I am going to get out of this channel, because it got a little messed up, and I'm going to, 1 o'clock, You know what? I'm going to do a second stream. But let me log out. I need to get some water. It's hot. And then I'm going to be right back, okay? So give me less than 15 minutes. Go to the bathroom, clean up, and I'm going to do a second section tonight. It's going to be a double header. But it's so hot, I need to drink some water. So you guys stay safe, diamond on, and I'll see you for part 2. Take care.